Good afternoon. I'm Emmanuel Marat. Lending Robot automates investments in peer lending. We save time, we simplify investing, and we increase returns. You may be familiar with peer lending. It's using internet to make the lending process more efficient. It significantly reduces operating expenses, which means, in turn, both lower rates for borrowers and much higher returns for lenders. When a saving account gives 1% per year, peer lending returns 7% and more. The growth in internet-enabled lending is amazing. Marketplaces, such as Lending Club, Prosper, and others, have already issued more than $9 billion of loans. Lending Club will do an IPO in November. The market keeps doubling and doubling every 9 months. Too bad most investors can't actually access it. They can't because it's complicated, it's competitive, and it's not liquid. Investing in peer lending is time-consuming. If you want to put money in, let's say, 1,000 notes, that will require to submit 1,000 orders, different orders, by hand, and to do it again and again and again as the loans keep paying back. It's also competitive. In theory, loans have up to 14 days to get funded. In reality, the most popular loans are gone in a few seconds, snatched up by hedge funds and high-speed systems. And it's also complicated because choosing which loans to fund and which ones to avoid requires each investor to act as a loan officer. With my co-founder, we did face those problems where we were personally investing in peer lending. But we're pretty experienced tech guys. We have both created, grown, and sold internet startups multiple times. So our reaction in front of those challenges was technology should help. Everything should be automated. But there was no solution for that. So we built one. We built Lending Robot. Lending Robot automates decision. Thanks to a proprietary machine learning algorithm, we're able to identify the loans with the best return potential. It also automates execution by submitting orders 24/7 and doing it fast enough so it's possible to compete with hedge funds. Lending Robot brings the power of high-speed automation to everybody. Today, Lending Robot is the only professional end-to-end solution for retail investors. We're also fully compliant and the only investment advisor registered with the SEC. Lending Robot brings hedge funds performance at a fraction of the cost. Thanks to constant reinvestment of cash, fast execution, and the ability to focus on the best investment opportunities, Lending Robot, on average, increases return by 2.60% per year. And we only charge 45 basis points of asset under management. So logically enough, we have very, very happy customers. As a matter of fact, our customers are so happy that a good third of our new clients come from word of mouth and referrals. Another source of new users for us is content we post online, such as charts and market analysis, and advertising toward investors who are still manually investing. We also begin to talk with institutionals who want to put their investments or clients toward peer lending. In 1 year, exactly 1 year, we went from a simple automation script to having several hundred clients, paying clients, and managing millions of dollars. And it keeps growing and growing. But this is nothing yet. Because in 63 days, we will begin to solve the biggest problem in peer lending, the lack of liquidity. For any kind of assets, stocks, bonds, treasuries, anything, trading existing assets is several times bigger than issuing new ones. Everything. Everything except peer lending. Because in peer lending, once the loans get funded, investors get stuck with them. There is no efficient market. Imagine there are millions of different notes, each of them with a tiny, tiny face value, and you get to trade them by hand. It's just not working. A different kind of market mechanism is needed. So this is why, in 63 days, we will launch a secondary market which is optimized for massively fragmented assets. We will launch the Lending Robot Exchange that will allow to buy and sell existing loans, both for retail and for institutional investors. Next year, there will be about $1 billion of loans issued next month. History tells us that the secondary market will be way, way bigger than this. Internet-enabled lending is the big wave of change in finance. Lending Robot will be its NASDAQ.